In this video, I'm going to cover the scene tools that are available in the Wall Layers app. Now, this app doesn't have a ton of scene tools. It actually only has one action button over here. It's the expand layers. And when you click this button, what it does is it lets you expand the layers, and then you toggle it again, and it'll let you contract the layers. Pretty simple. There is a shortcut key. If you press the E key on your keyboard, it will do the same thing. So opening and closing the wall layers like that will expand the wall layers. The other thing you can do is you can point at an object and you can get what that layer is called. So this is a cinder block wall. This is a brick veneer wall. We've got ourselves a stud wall that's 2x6s, some fiberglass insulation, and some drywall. The layers still work even when it's not expanded. A little hard to find, say for example, the fiberglass because it's kind of hidden in there. The last thing we're going to talk about is the actual wall builder UI. Sometimes you have access to this, sometimes it's disabled depending on how the author has designed the slide. But you got a few things you can do with this. You can see it starts from the outside. We got a brick veneer. It gives you a list of all your layers. So I'm going to go and expand this. And you can see our layers go from brick to cinder block to stud wall to fiberglass to drywall. You can adjust the order of these layers. So let's say I want to push the cinder block wall to the outside. You can see the up arrow. If I click this, what happens? You see the cinder block push to the outside and the brick wall move to the inside. I can move the stud wall to the outside if I wanted like that. Finally, I can also, well, not finally, but I could also delete wall layers with the X button. So let's say I want to get rid of the brick veneer. Oops. If I click this, you can see the brick goes away. I can also add layers to this. So we have a preset amount of, or preset list of materials you can add to this. So let's say I wanted to add, I don't know, furring strips. Let's add plywood. It always gets added to the inside. You can see now we added some plywood to the inside. And then I could bump that. Let's say I wanted to get that to be more like exterior sheathing. I could bump that plywood all the way to the outside like that. And then let's throw on a little siding. So let's go to vinyl siding. Let's add that and we'll bump that all the way to the outside. So let's push this vinyl siding all the way to the outside. Now we have created a wall, and then let's get rid of this cinder block wall. We don't need that in the middle of it. There we go. Let's collapse that. Now we got more of an appropriate exterior wall with vinyl siding. Probably should have put some vapor barrier in there, but we'll get into that later.